What's up, party people? This is DJ Vinyl V from LaptopJock.com, and I just wanted to come to you guys today to tell you a little bit about what Serato is and why you need to cop that joint. It's the joint. But first, before we get into that, tell you a little bit about who I am and why you should probably listen. Obviously, you want to know where this information is coming from. My name is DJ Vanavi, again, as I said, also known as Papa Payola. I got started DJing back in 2004 when I was fresh out of high school. Been a huge music fan my whole life, listening to hip hop, rock, jazz, got in the house, and I've played gigs pretty much everywhere in Florida. Um, you know, uh, the southeastern United States, clubs, college bars, music festivals. I'm currently on tour with a group by the name of 40 Long. It's a hip hop duo out of Orlando, Florida, and we've opened up for a decent amount of acts that you probably heard of. Mike Posner, Afro Man, LMFAO, to name a few. So what is Serato Scratch Live? And why should you probably be interested in taking a look at it? It's a DVES system. It's a digital vinyl illumination system. This basically allows DJs to manipulate digital audio files with time-coded records, and it sends a signal to via USB to a control box or whatever you want to call it. It has a vinyl-like feel, and it's an alternative, or at least it has been an alternative. For a growing number of DJs and practitioners, musicians, to traditional DJing with turntables and records and CDJs and CDs. The traditional setup sort of looks like this. I mean, um, a few cables you don't see here, but it was traditionally two turntables and a mixer, microphone, speakers, PA, what have you. But that's pretty much the standard, the way it's been for the last, up until when Serato dropped in 2004. And this is pretty much what Serato would look like if you had it set up with the traditional setup: two turntables, a mixer, a laptop, and you see here the Serato box, which is right here. You'd run both turntables into the box via RCA, and then connect to your line and to your phono via the box as well here. Mic input, and then run USB to your laptop. The benefits of using Serato are, in my mind, it's phenomenal. It's really elevated the DJ game. I know when I first started out, I was, I had, records, and I was pretty much learning the traditional way, platter, records, scratching, basics of DJing pretty much, and then I performed at the 2006. Um, that was the what's that store called? Lost my train of thought here. Mm, Guitar Center, Guitar Center battle, and Cat, who was just straight up killing it, cutting it, chopping it up, was like, "Yo, you heard of Serato?" I was like, "Nah," and he came over and showed me, and I've been hooked ever since. It allows you to DJ with two, three, four decks depending on what support hardware you're using. Um, Cue points, looping, key lock, SP6 sampler, DJFX, visual feedback, which is a huge thing, because up until when Serato dropped, unless you were a producer, from a DJ standpoint, all you had was an audio. From an auditorial standpoint, that was the only way that you could mix, beat match, scratch, and whatever. Now you have a visual visualization. As you can see right here, this is what your screen will look like if you have the waveforms up. Library management, file management, iTunes integration. MIDI controllers are huge these days. I know we're starting to see less and less, turntables and CDJs and consoles are being condensed down in size, and really it's just turning into more MIDI controllerism than actual CDJs and turntables. you're not limited to the records that you can carry to your gig, which I think is huge, because when you're going out and you're like freaking having to carry all these damn crates. Like I remember when I used to have to carry like crates, heavy ass milk crates to my gigs, and it sucked. Also, excuse me, it's pretty gross. Also, you don't have to worry about back surgery and all these expensive bills. I know guys who are a lot older than I am. Not saying I'm old, but OGs in the game. Got started in the late '80s, early '90s, and their backs all messed up because they're carting freaking milk crates around the gigs with hundreds of records. And lastly, it allows you the ability to enhance your creativity. And when you think about DJing, you never want to, at least when I came in, I never wanted to like copy someone else's style. Like I saw other DJs like Hubert, like the Executioners, even the old school guys like Grandmaster Flash, Scott LaRock, Jam Master Jay. I never like saw these guys craze, even A-Track. I saw these guys and like I saw what they were doing. Even the beat junkies, I saw what they're doing. I was like, yo, that's dope. I want to do that, but like I want to do like my own funky twist on it. So it definitely elevates your level to enhance your creativity and bring in your own, I guess you want to say, your own spin, or how you're gonna come across in your style. You never want to just jack somebody's style and jack their set and never like put your own little twist on it. You always want to keep it fresh and funky and do your own thing, really. So this is the bonus, a little history lesson. The scratch was invented by a DJ by the name of DJ Grand Wizard Theodore in the Bronx. I believe this was in the early 80s. He was 12 years old, and it's funny because he was like scratching, playing music. Well, I guess he wasn't scratching at this point, but he's playing music. His mom comes in, tells him to turn down the music, and he puts his hand on the record. And I guess he started, moving the record back and forth, doing a little baby scratch, and then that elevated into, what the scratch game has turned into today. And it was actually Grandmaster Flash who took it to the next level. He was credited with evolving the scratch, and he was also the mentor to Grand Wizard Theodore. To this date, there's still a debate over who actually created what, but looking at it from a standpoint of the actual scratch and what it's done for like DJs and how it's changed music, I think that's more important. And it's crazy how far that we've come along. I mean, from that to Serato Scratch Live and all the DVESs out there right now. So again, my name is Vernon Foster from laptopjock.com and DJ Vinyl V. Check me out. Check out the stuff. Subscribe up top, and we'll keep giving you guys more value, man. Peace.